Well, I suppose it's time for a long overdue update. It's raining on Sunday. Alright, as far as what's going on over here, Clinton 700 I've had for a while. I've had it running before. It's time to do it right this time. Redo the carburetor completely. Just finished cleaning it up. There's a shroud down there. Let's see. Oh, the Morris engine block is finally getting hot tanked. It's down at a local small engine, or local, I should say, engine rebuild shop. Getting hot tanked, cleaned up so I can do some work on it again. That's block, head, and pistons and rods. You remember the two Sateleys from a video that I made a while ago? I've done some work on one of them. This here. I kind of like having two because it gives me kind of a before and then an after photo or a during picture of what I've done to it so far. I'll give you a little go over here once over. First off, the carburetor, completely redone that. I sandblasted it, then I polished up everything that was brass on it, cleaned it all up, made new gaskets for it, new O-rings where it needed it. It's ready to go. Here's an after picture of it here. Let's see. There's my choke down there, spring-loaded choke. The only shame of it is that somebody used a pair of pliers on this, the main mixture needle here, the base for it, so it's a little buggered up. Everything else is nicely cleaned up. Here's a before of it. This is the other Sateley carburetor, the exact same thing. I haven't touched this one yet, except to take the choke out of it. I had to make this part myself, this little cover here, for this carburetor. You can see it looks a little different. Not too bad, not too far off though. I haven't drilled the third hole right here yet. You can see where I outlined it. There's a little priming cup that gets put in there. I have it off of this one for cleaning. Magneto on this one, I had to go over it pretty well. You know, new condenser, clean and file the points, since points are kind of an interesting style, so you can't really adapt anything to them. You certainly can't get them anywhere. Had a problem with the high tension lead between the two coils. In this coil, where it meets this coil, the solder post was actually ripped out of the coil, so I had to you know, cut away a little layer at a time trying to access the wire, the high tension wire, and make a new post for it. I ended up using a thumb screw as a new post, a brass one, and then I just put like liquid electrical tape all over it to seal it up good. New wire from that place called the Broman Company. It's a nice wire here. It's like $1.50 a foot, but it's really nice wire. It's got the rubber inner core, but it's got this nice cotton outside. And it's the same thing. The tip came from that company too. You can see that there's nothing inside. I am having a new bearing made currently for the connecting rod where it meets the wrist pin. The little bronze bearing was all played out. A lot of slop in there. And that's about it for that. Probably haven't seen my little Fairbanks CD before. Brought that from the storage unit a couple months ago. I've had that for a year and only got to work on it recently. Runs good now, nice and slow. Does leak a little bit of oil around this crank seal here. Not a big deal though. Also, you probably haven't seen my Hercules XK, 1 3/4 horsepower. That was the storage unit too. This is a solid engine here. Really great compression. The poor EK needed a new coil, so I just bought the set. Here's the old one right here, I'll show you. It was an open circuit in the high side, in the secondary side. And you can't even see how thin the wire is for that. I dug down and I hit the high side coil right there. You can see the little copper tinge to it. But I didn't find the end, so I didn't find the brake, so that was useless. But I got a new set of coils for that. But now, unfortunately, it needs a magnet charge. I'm working on building a magnet charger. That should be done in about 20 years. I'm just looking for somebody to charge this up for me. Maybe I'll take it to a show and somebody will charge it for me, I don't know. But that's that, it's pretty much ready to go. It's on its original skids, and I made a little cart thing for it so I didn't have to drill any holes in the skids for it. The gas tank's solid, the fuel system's all been cleaned out, it just needs an oiler. And that's about it. Should be running soon. The Model B I got at Jacktown in January is running now. I also got a nice World War II gen set with a big ZZ on it, but that's the storage unit. This is actually the air intake for it right here. It was missing when I got it. I found this $5. It's been bead blasted and everything. It's really nice shape. Just need the top of the air filter for it, the oil bath, you know. Of course, it'd be bigger than that one there. And that's that. Just waiting for the rain to stop. Got a busy show season coming up. I can't wait. I got the Kutztown Auction coming up next weekend on Saturday. If anybody's going up there, you know, I'd like to meet you. Going up there, there's supposed to be a lot of nice stuff up for auction. So I got my eye on a few things. Try to grab them. Oh, I should say the hit and miss thing. Hit and miss project. I know I've been getting a lot of questions about that. I need to get a gasket for it. I need to order some other parts, and it was just in the way, and I got bored with it. I need to get something else. It needs fine tuning as well. Some oversights that I made when I was building it, I'll have to correct those. Anyway, the place has been taken on a little bench by Maytag 72 here. It's all torn down. My poor governor for it. A little spring broke on it, and little governor let loose and had a problem. You can see right there. Not exactly a cylinder anymore. Didn't do any damage though. It was running really slow anyway. So, new governor's on order from Bob Small Engine Repair, as well as an actual gas cap for it. Should be here this week. And then it'll be back to running condition. What a shame. So, that's that.